Testing, testing. Yeah, literally the purpose of the stream is just to see what would happen if I go live at this hour. Yo, Wog, what's up? Yeah, what the hell? It says there's 0 people in here, but there's 3 comments. Yeah, leave it through the link. How do I do that? Hold up. All right, some people are here. Yeah, so basically the plan is I'm kind of got some stuff to do with and like some evidence to, you know, like compile and everything. Um, but I'm gonna like really see if I can get a catch after like Wednesday. But yeah, I'm gonna really start ramping them up because I got like 2 decoy phones. I know I keep shuffling through these comments. Dead Pred Redemption. Hey Ryan, just chill and no sleep. Just chill and no sleep. Just chill in no sleep. Just chill, no sleep. I feel like there's like 9 interpretations of that comment, but I don't know. That just broke my brain. Yeah, it probably won't be live long, but it's NVCAP Fireside. NVCAP Fireside. Yeah, anyone subscribe to Wog? We gotta get him to at least 500 subs. So I don't know if he's at that yet. He should be. He had like a really good catch. But I don't know where he's at actually. I'll check. Hold on. 372. Hold up. Stuck at 373. Yeah, okay, so here's what we gotta do about things like that. There's certain channels that have to be way more bigger than they are. I gotta start doing shill streams. We gotta start doing chill streams where we try to like promote, good catchers, but just that they have small channels. They're shill streams. I think one of his catches, yeah, it was like 2.6K views. That's good. Jeff get up on panel. Just not even here. Is Jeff here? Wait, is Jeff here? No, I don't see him. Well, I think that your first catch. Oh yeah, that was your first catch. Yeah, when you get to like 500, you get the community post. Jeff will like pop out of nowhere. Just be like, was that summoned? Wait, is my audio coming in? Because my thing isn't working. I mean, I don't see the thing. I don't know. It's like a visual effect when you see the sound. I don't see that. But one, you can hear me. Did I screw myself up? Testing. I think I gotta log back in. Alright, I'm back in. Oh. Oh, okay. I guess what happens is maybe I'm still audible, but that I don't know what you call it. When you talk, the thing moves, but that visual effect goes away if you click out of stuff. But yeah, that. Did I share the link? Yeah, I shared the link. Alright, it's good. You probably up getting for work. Oh shit. Hit the wrong thing again. Yeah, just can't sleep. Just want to see if people live at this hour. What would happen if I go live at this hour? Reason I don't know. Thank the makers. Someone's going live right now. Yeah, we gotta keep it like a cycle. One person has to go live next after the other. Heard there was like someone pulled up to the FBI building with the AR-15, or AR-14, whatever it is. I don't know if there was a shooting. I don't know. I missed the date. Where that at? Um, I don't know actually. I would think DC, but Now we gotta get some stuff going on here. We gotta get trolls. We gotta get like people on panel. We gotta get lit. I think it'll be asleep, and then his panel senses will tingle, and then I'll just join the next panel. Like this is the job for Jeff CP and I. Yeah, that's how you say it. Damn, nothing to talk about this hour. Free drama. All right, we'll start a beef right now. It's gonna be about it was Hebrew operator. The topic is why the hell am I going live at 4 a.m. late night streams? What's the point? No. What's the topic today? Does it have to really predator catching? No. Divers of interest. What's up? Okay. All right. That was a quick appearance by Hebrew Hammer. Koopa hop on a boot. Anything? Koopa hop on a boot. Anything? Oh, that's autocorrect. All right. What's like the right way to say it? It's like about. I don't know. Can't do that.
Yeah.
Hebrew's back.
Yo, ¿qué pasó?
¿Qué pasó?
Hello. What's up, Ryan?
Oh, we gotta change the
Right.
label, my guy.
My guy. What is it gonna be? Wait, I have to change my label?
No,
Oh.
I just changed the format so it's not small. I don't know why I look a huge with that, but it makes it like if it just makes it like there's a bunch of skinny mirrors together or something. I don't know. Can't do it.
Ow, dude, my leg really hurts. Give me 1 minute, Ryan. I'm gonna change. I gotta fix something real quick. What's up, Koopa?
If you thought it was one of those infamous prone bombers,
Those prawn bombs.
I don't know what that is.
Prawn, like prawn is in porn.
What's up, man?
But you don't say.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, you're coming through.
I gotta do a Gmail.
Yeah.
Fuck, I was right in the middle of doing this. But I wanted to come up before you ended it, though.
Is there any particular topic?
I don't know, man. It's just kind of random. Whatever happens. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
How do I do this? Fuck. So what's been going on, Ryan? You got any catches lined up?
So basically, there's a lot of evidence stuff I gotta do up until like Wednesday, and then once I do that, I'm gonna like really try to ramp up, basically.
Right on.
I'm gonna try it out with 2 decoy phones though, so it should be good.
Oh my god, I forgot about the other one. Fuck. I'm trying to send this email, but it keeps coming back saying that oh, there goes Koopa.
Koopa, man,
Get up here. Get back up here. It keeps coming back saying that like it's an invalid address, but I know.
wait, what is? Oh, then there was one. I swear I'm not kicking people off. I don't know what's going on. Oh. Okay, we got Koopa back. We're playing musical chairs. That's the topic. We're playing musical chairs.
Musical chair.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Oh, Ryan probably had to go.
My audio is like majorly delayed.
Is it?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, I'm having trouble with this email. I don't understand why it keeps coming back to me as an invalid address. It makes no sense. I know it's right. Like I've sent it a million times. Hold on. Oh man. So what have you been up to?
You know what is a topic that nobody wants to talk about, and it's pretty it's pretty disturbing, I guess, in a way.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Is if you don't want to talk about it, it's cool, but I think about it often. Is
It's fair
the
game.
inevitability of a catcher losing their lives. Because the reason why I bring that up is because I was watching Alex's catch today, and there was one of these fools. Like there's those 3 guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like there is like the younger, like not the younger, but the smaller fool. The smaller fool in the end. I was just getting nervous because the way he was, his movements and everything, he just seemed sketch.
Right.
And I'm always worried
Sorry.
that someone's gonna, harm, the catchers or.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like police force, it's inevitable that that's gonna happen, and I'm just like really anxious and it's gonna happen. I just it sucks, but no one really wants to talk about that, and that's understandable. But protection.
What about DAP? Didn't one of the dudes from DAP get shot, like in the leg or something?
Yeah, and I can't understand like why he would just be like, "Oh, I got shot, whatever." Then I don't know. I don't get that.
Well, I mean, I don't know them personally, so I don't want to talk shit. But like, you know how they're always like turning off the cameras.
I'm gonna hop off 1 second, and then I'm gonna hop right back in. All right, because I need to fix this mic.
All right.
Ryan, you know how they're.
I will be right back. I'll be right back.
Wait, what's up?
They like I don't know if that's talking shit or not, but they're always like acting tough, you know.
Well, actually, my
turn
thing,
cameras off. I'm gonna fuck this guy up.
my always,
What?
I don't know. My always thing was that I always thought that they seem genuine though in their motive. Like I'll never say that they're doing it for the wrong reasons or anything. Like
No, not at all.
yeah, no, I know that, but like that's like one thing is so I don't know. I kind of do respect apps and like I kind of just want them to like what's best for them and everything. But I don't know. I just don't understand some. I still understand some of the things they've done lately.
Well, do you think that the aggression is what got him shot?
Yeah,
Got one of them shot. I mean, think about it.
It's just like if the predator of the gun, you gotta handle that kind of situation delicately, you know. But I mean, even if you do, you could still get shot. But it's like it's crazy. We could all get shot. I could get shot, you know. Oh shit! Someone's decooing.
It's not me. Mine's my headset.
I know. You Cooper? Oh, I don't hear the echo anymore. We're good.
Seems like the echo's gone.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Damn it, I forgot. I mean, it's bound. I mean, everybody's, in our heads, we all know it's bound to happen. Like, somebody's bound to get hurt. Like, and
yeah, I mean, I've seen it. Things go wrong on catches, like enough that, like it just kind of would take the next step, for some to happen. Like I've been robbed and attacked and other stuff. Bad.
I mean, I just can't imagine how everyone would react. I mean, really think about that for a sec. I mean, it's not something you want to think about, but I'm just saying that, if that happened, it's like somebody lost their life or something. That's what I'm always, tripping on. Like, I'm really, I guess you can say I'm kind of nervous and scared for the catcher sometimes, honestly.
Yeah, especially when it's like live, and that's why my thing is I always, if like I don't know what if I say something what kind of impact they'll have, but I try to at least like if I see a predator, no, not a predator, but if I see a catcher like going into like a dangerous situation or a situation that I think is dangerous, I'll like see a reason to just like. Sometimes chat will just egg the catchers on to do dangerous stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I just try to be that comment that to go against that, just. It's.
I mean, it's all about awareness. It's all about awareness and keeping your distance and all that shit. But even that is not gonna,
Yeah, just gotta take precautions.
You never know what someone's gonna do when they're backed into a corner and they're looking at charges of like, molestation, like whatever, sexual, like being a predator or whatever, at prison time or whatever. You never know how someone's gonna react. Like,
yeah, but I think most of the time it's like you kind of think that when you're back in a corner, like if anyone else like have been backed in a corner, it's kind of like you would think you would be like not violent, but kind of just in a corner, literally. Like it just, that's why you see like most of the time it's like timid because they know that anything they say like that.
But think about this, Ryan. Think about this. Think about a violent predator that's done time before, and might have 2 strikes and is looking at their 3rd strike and knows that it's like he could spend the rest of his life in prison, like, and you know what I mean? Like, you never know what that kind of dude's gonna fucking do. Like,
in my opinion, the one that's gonna do it is gonna be somebody who's like the the older, Caucasian gentleman who's never been in trouble, even possibly like a veteran or something like that.
just freak
I don't
out.
I don't think it's gonna be like somebody, career criminal or someone who's, I think it's gonna be someone who is a, grandfather and is just like fuck this shit, and off the catchers and then off themselves. Like
Do,
that's
do,
what I would think.
Do you
Yeah.
think that they are gonna show up to the catch to do that and they already know what they're gonna do, or do you think
No,
it's
I
gonna be
think
like a
it'd be
freak thing where he
spontaneous.
might have a gun in his car or something?
It would be spontaneous, and it would be he would realize what's going on. Again, this is just speculation, but I would think
Right.
that they would just think, they'll realize what's going on and be like, oh, fuck this, like I can't go on living like that, and be known as that, and then so they would take them out and probably off themselves.
Hmm. Well, let me say
But
it before someone fucking says something. This is all speculation, and we're just having a chat about what if and shit like that. We're not trying to fucking. So I hate it when people talk shit like that. What the fuck is this thing doing? Yeah, but I don't think. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to tell because you never know, man. I mean, you never know who you're meeting too, like their personality and shit. Like, you might read some stuff on paper, but you don't know how someone's gonna act.
Yeah, like it's actually a thing where you you kind of mentioned like how like certain movements like kind of alarm you or whatever. Like Koopa mentioned that. It's kind of like actually like I've had like I think 2 nightmares of like not like of the predator doing anything, but just like the movement thing. Like
yeah,
if like
it's
the
pre-attack indicators. The most common one nowadays is picking up their pants. When they pick up
Yep.
their pants, they're getting ready to take flight. I mean, I've seen
Mm-hmm.
that many times. But there's a few when they look around, when they start looking around, what they're doing is they're looking for either exits or witnesses. So that's those there's certain moves that is gonna, like, okay, they're getting ready to do it. Lacing up, and tightening their shoes up or some shit. That's another thing. But most commonly is when they start picking up their pants to, like, above their waistline because they're getting ready to.
well, also like
Okay.
I don't know. Also, I don't know. Like also when they get animated, you
Right,
know, and all animated and all that, like it's like fighting with your hands. No, like talking with your hands, but like in a fighting way,
right.
Right.
stuff like that.
Like, the first thing they teach you in the police academy and shit is like, where's the person's hands at all times? Like, and one thing you learn in like, I mean, being in prison, you gotta, like, like, you're always on edge and you're always watching the person's body language. So you learn a lot from the way people are moving without, I mean, you don't even have to listen to them talk. You can just watch their body language and know, like, what they're thinking, like if they're tense or if they're chill, if they're like, whatever. But I can tell a lot from a person just by the way they're standing and their movement. Um, but but I mean, but like I said, you never know what's gonna happen when you tell that guy, hey, I need you to talk to me or I'm gonna call the cops, or hey, we're gonna call the cops, stay here or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, something weird I noticed is like a lot of predators they get like close when they talk to you or something. For some reason I don't know why, but if you notice that a lot of predators like they'll like get like too
Like,
close
because
to
they
the
don't want
catcher
people
and
to hear what
everything.
you're saying. Maybe.
Wait, what?
Hmm.
I don't know. But like it's kind of like then you kind of say like, "Yo, back up!" Like you don't know if that person's like trying to fight, but then they just kind of just talk or whatever. I don't know.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah, maybe it's because they. Oh shit. They just don't want someone
oh
to hear them talking about what you're talking about.
I mean, but if
yeah,
somebody did lose their life, though, I mean, you got, like, think about the aftermath. Think about all the people that'll be happy that it happened because they're against the community catchers, and think about all the shit that they'll jump on and use it to push their agenda. Think about like the like there's a lot of different things. Think about if the dude even gets away with it, because if I'm not mistaken, there was no charges brought upon the dude that shot, that.
If
So
someone thinks that way, they're fucking stupid. I mean,
it
like,
is
no
everything's
one,
everything's a
no one
opinion.
deserves, no one deserves to get fucking shot. Like, especially if they're like trying to do the right thing. I mean, and you know what that's gonna do? That's gonna put a bad look on our community, and like, with the police and shit, because they're gonna call it vigilantism or whatever, and they're gonna say
Well, I would say this though.
like they're gonna
I
be like,
mean,
look how
let's,
dangerous this is. This guy just got shot.
yeah,
Mhm.
I
I
would
mean,
say this.
DAP was pretty low key about it. I mean, you would think that it would blow up if Alex got shot. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
they were it was pretty quiet, and it was still people are barely finding out about it. Like, what? I didn't know this shit
Right.
happened. You know?
I think they were trying to keep it that way. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
did they
They're.
ever post any of the footage of that?
You said what?
Did they ever post any of the footage of that, like the
I
catch?
I,
Not that I know of.
I looked I looked for
Okay.
it and I couldn't find it. But I don't think so.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a day.
I mean, look what happened to Webb, man. Wasn't that his first catch?
His first catch, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like imagine going on your first catch and just getting the fucking shit beat out of you.
yeah.
Like,
That
I
would
mean,
that would
he
probably discourage a lot of people to probably
he
won't do it
got
again after that.
he got fucking rocked, dude.
And you know what? That dude got away with it. He didn't get assault charges or nothing.
And he was like wasn't he like a MMA fighter, or like or like
Yeah,
a karate guy or something? Yeah, or
yeah,
Some
something like
shit
that.
like that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
yeah. I
You
don't
know,
know if
and,
it
And
was
the
that first catch
what is
or
it? Colorado creep catcher or CCC or something? Was that is it, are they the ones that got in a fight recently on their 50th catch?
I don't. I think so, but I don't. I didn't see it.
I'm not entirely sure, but when he was walking up to and right before they started fighting, if I'm not mistaken, he was like, "Okay, look," he's like, "You're being caught in a sting." He was like, he goes, "I'm armed." So and then they'd start fighting. If I'm not
Oh
mistaken, he was
shit.
armed.
He's always
That
armed.
that could have
Yeah.
went bad if the pedo you know
Wanted
wrestled
it
it
and
away or
shit.
some shit. There's a lot of things that can go wrong with it, but
Yeah.
no one's gonna have the catchers back. Like I don't think the media is. I don't think the police are. And there's a lot of
well,
enemies of the community out there that are gonna,
I don't know,
be
but like
happy that that
from
shit
what I
happened.
from what I've seen though, it's a lot less than you would think. Like, cause I used to kind of think like when I was a viewer that it's like everyone would kind of just call like predator catchers vigilantes, like the cops. But I mean, it's not really like that. And I mean, it depends where you go though. Like if you go to
Right.
California, you'll get that. But if you go to New York, or not New York, but like where we're at, I don't know. It's just like it's kind of just like there's a lot of places like New Hampshire too. Like, but it's like where law enforcement will just do what you expect. Like whatever you
Right.
think they should do,
Right.
they do.
Right. Um.
Look on the Reddit. Reddit hates catchers. I mean, it's like over flooded
I
with
know
people
people are
just talking shit about
crazy on
catchers.
there. I know.
Yeah,
They're probably
their
worried about
logic
getting
is
caught.
fucking insane.
They're like saying like fucking like to kill us and shit, and to
Yeah,
like
if you
fucking yeah.
yeah, anybody listening, if you haven't went on Reddit, just go on Reddit and type
Check it out.
anybody, PvP, and some shit like that, Reddit, and then just go on one of the threads and look at the comments. Like there's a
Mhm.
shitload of people. I don't think they're trolling either. I think that's their honest dumbass opinions.
I've seen that shit too. Like I've looked at it myself and I was really surprised. Like,
Yeah,
holy
Reddit
shit.
hates catchers.
Um,
Yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't there was a person who I forget the name, but he said that catchers just do it for clout because they don't turn everything into the police or something. I don't even know. I saw this person that said that, but it's like you have to like interviewing them and confirming the details in the meet. That's actually the law of enticement.
but
That's needed to prove.
right, right, yeah.
Like this that's another topic too that I want to talk about.
Um,
A lot of people are afraid to say this. I don't know if they feel like this, but in my opinion, I think anybody who is trying to bash or stop a catcher or get their channel taken down or anything like that, I think is just, they all have their own personal reasons, I guess, or whatever it is. But I just don't see any reason why I wouldn't support a catcher no matter how much I didn't like him. I mean, some people go, well, what if he was a pedo? Now let me ask you a question. If a catcher got caught doing something like that, right? Let's just say, okay, he went to prison and then he came out and no one wants to support him, like he did his time, but he wants to catch again. Would you guys support him?
Not at all.
Why not?
Because like okay, say you're the president of the United States, you should be held at a higher standard than someone else. Like you should have to do better. So, like if you're a catcher and you get caught doing something, I
Right.
think that just shows like you spitting on like fucking
Wait,
you
like doing
know
something like with a kid, or doing something like
No, with the, like, yeah. Like he
yeah,
got
like
caught doing some shit like that. He went to prison for fucking 10 years, let's just say, did his time, came out, and he's wants to start catching in, and he does. Would you?
no,
Because he's not gonna be around any kids, so it's not nothing like that. But would
still
you support
like
him?
I think it's even worse.
my position would be that he should remain in prison for life, just because
Yeah,
it's not gonna be
I
that
agree.
big.
I
Yeah,
agree. But if he did come out, and you got to understand, he'll be putting you know, pedos as a blip on the radar, and how many people will be, safe after that, and then he'll start exposing again. Even though what he did, though, would you wish that his channel got terminated and potentially thwart all
well,
the potential pedos he would have put on
I
the
mean,
radar?
not really. I'm not necessarily calling to. There's a difference between not supporting someone and calling for like a ban of their channel or whatever. I probably wouldn't call for like a ban of their channel, but I probably wouldn't
Right.
support them.
So, okay, so you wouldn't like publicly support him, or like like publicly, but you wouldn't want his channel to get taken down no matter what, right?
Yeah, just
That's
I wouldn't make like a thing like, oh, I'm just gonna take them down.
With that
Unless
being said,
unless
with that being said,
yeah,
anybody who tries to take a channel down for any reason, because I can't think of a valid one. Because what's worse than that? I really can't think of anything worse than that. And
yeah,
if
pile
we're
of shit.
if we're still willing to like keep a channel up like that, even after that, because of what they're doing, they're exposing. I really think that anyone who's trying to take down a channel for any reason, is an enemy of the community. In my opinion,
Yeah,
it's enemy
straight
of the community, and there's
garbage.
there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them, and they have
Oh,
their reasons and this and that. But I mean, no, just
check it out. Okay, so you have you know how Ed and Tommy have their thing and they're like beefing and shit. Like I've heard it out of Ed's mouth. Like if it came down to Tommy calling him and say, "Hey, I got this guy. I need your help catching him." Ed would put all that aside and help Tommy catch that dude, and that's how it should be
yeah,
no matter what. Like nobody should put their feelings before catching.
yeah, like
Like
I would. That's like
that's like yeah.
that's kind of bullshit though, because it's like everyone would do that. I think everyone would do that. Like, if it came down to like, if it came down to it, like we would all do what we need to do to catch a certain predator or pass certain law. Like, let's say there was like a petition in Colorado, like that Tommy was trying to like get passed. I would sign that thing and spread it
Of
around in
course.
2 seconds. Like, whatever, I don't know, whatever I could do. Because I'm not supporting
Of
that person. I'm
course.
supporting the petition.
But
Supporting
if it
what I'm
oh
supporting.
sorry. If it had anything to do with catching a pred, I don't care who the person is and how much I hate them, I would fucking put all that aside to fucking catch a pred. That's just the rule. You know what I mean? That's just being a catcher, like being a good person, like a person of integrity or whatever. That's saying like you can put the bullshit aside and fucking do a
It's like
catch.
though. It's like though.
I don't think Alex's Patreon is necessarily gonna help save kids shit. Because it says Tommy bragged about taking down Alex's Patreon as Tommy and the
Yeah,
community.
that's Patreon is kind of like the only fans of predator catchers.
Wait a minute. What did you just say? Alex has a Patreon and
Like,
Tommy's trying to take it down?
not no one's
This
just. It's like no one's gonna say
Victor
that.
said in the chat that Tommy bragged about taking down Alex's Patreon as Tommy and the community.
Oh, okay. Well,
Nah,
that's what
because
they.
he's not stopping his channel. That's their beef, or whatever. But If he gets his whoever got Rami's channel terminated is a motherfucker. Like, excuse my language, but yeah, that's not cool. Cause that's not cool. And of all the people that were happy about that, that's fucking crazy. It
But
Yeah,
it
my
doesn't
thing.
matter what it
but
was. I mean, it's
Rami got it taken. I mean, Rami had a big part in getting it taken down himself, though. So you can't
no,
blame.
it was legit because somebody hacked in his shit and took it down and got it reported and all that shit. And whoever that was, like they're even on Instagram and there's
Oh,
some
I
like
didn't even
graffiti
know
artist
that.
supposedly the one that's huh.
I didn't know that. I thought it.
Yeah. He's a graffiti artist supposedly. He's the one that claims that he brags about.
What?
Oh yeah, look at I'm the one that I have all the receipts, and he's like showing how he snitched them out and shit, and just that's stupid. That's
Well,
stupid
that's
now
fucked
because of
up. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, like now people and all the people that are happy about that are saying good. That's fucking crazy. Like, come on,
that's stupid.
we're talking about children here. We're talking
Yeah,
about potential victims, and now the people that he would have put on the as a blip on the radar are now in some alternate universe. They're not you know, and that's
huh.
crazy. I just think is cool with anybody who's cool with the catchers being terminated or not doing it no more is just an
An
enemy of the
enemy.
community and an
They're an
enemy of
enemy to
humanity.
me,
Shit.
bro. Like I'll
Yeah,
fucking
I
like
think
I
the
don't
way I think of
respect.
it is even if someone's doing it like a bad way or whatever, I'm not for any kind of taking down of anything. Like bad speech, like if bad speech is gonna happen, let it exist, and then like good speech will counter that. Like it'll just
Right.
sort itself out. Like I don't think the solution is like silencing anything. It's just let it all be there. You know. So
How did Tommy encourage his supporters like so Tommy openly said that he wants to get Alex's channel down.
See,
he's
I don't
saying
pay attention
Tommy
to any of
Bragg,
that shit. But
which I don't know anything about that, but
Yeah, neither do I. Neither do I. I mean I find that hard to believe if I would have to see it, but I mean I'm pretty sure Tommy wouldn't want his channel to get taken down. Um,
right.
I
but if
thought
he did, then yeah, that would be bad. That would be bad, most definitely. But yeah, if I can see where he says I want his channel terminated and I don't want him catching no more, something along that lines, then yeah, that'd be bad.
But but I don't see Tommy doing that though.
I don't
Honestly,
I don't I don't see
like
that. I don't see
like
that either.
you can you can hate the guy as much as you want, and like I mean, I like honestly. See, I don't know any of these people personally. Like, you know what I mean? I only see what I see on YouTube and all the bullshit that's out there. But like, I can't judge a person by that. So I can't say that I hate a person. Like, I don't hate Rami. I don't hate fucking Tommy. I don't hate these people. I judge them by their character that I see on YouTube. But if I met them, it would be totally different. I guarantee it. Like it's a totally different thing when you meet somebody and you get to know them in person. So like, I can't say that I fucking hate that person. I don't like that when people, I mean, I can beef with people. Like, if they want to beef, I'm going to beef with them, but at the same time, I don't know you. Like, on a personal, so like, it's to say that you're going to take anything down of another person that you don't know, that's stupid. And to affect somebody's catching ability, like, that is fucking the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Do
Like,
you guys remember a channel? These youngsters, man, they were a pile of youngsters. It was called Zine. Let me see. What the fuck was
yeah.
his name? Ken and Zine or some shit like that.
Oh, no. Never mind. I thought you
Oh
were going to
fuck,
say
what was their
Izzy.
names? Kern and Zine. I have it in my music video. I forgot their
What?
name. But it was like a light skinned black dude and a white boy, and they're young. I mean, look, check this out. They were so fucking young looking that they played their own decoy, and one of them would be hiding in the bush or like on the next aisle, and they'll be able to like get the predator to talk like, oh yeah, so we're gonna go back to the crib and this and that.
Oh,
Yeah, Keenan Zirk. There we go. There we go. Keenan Zirk.
Keenan
Man, they
Zer.
they were fucking dope.
Huh.
Um, they actually ended up blocking Alex because some shit about
Keenan
Alex
Zer.
was I don't know if he was clowning around or just playing or this and that, but I guess they took it seriously and they blocked him and all that.
Wait, oh.
But they're a good catcher, man. They're good catchers and
I,
they're short, their short time they had a fallout,
Keenan Zer.
and then that's it. They're gone. But there's the more catchers the better. I mean, really, the more
Hold
catchers the
on.
better. And anybody that discourages it is they should just reconsider what it is. People could say, "Oh, it creates dangerous situations," and I mean, those are dangerous people. I mean, we're not. It's like nobody's a police officer or anything, but the most we can do is expose them, share the footage, and just blow them up like
Gather
that.
evidence. Yeah.
I mean,
Um.
everyone would have different priorities. Like if I was catching, my priority, I mean, it'd be cool if I can get them arrested, but
Well, it's
I
like
wouldn't.
I mean, they can't really do anything though. I mean, like, what's next? Like, are we gonna like? Oh, we would have to then, because like, how is that any different? If they say like that predator catching is dangerous because of like violent altercations, and they'll have to just shut down all the roads because people, like if someone honks at each other, that could provoke road rage, and that could potentially create a dangerous situation and all the bullshit. Like, it's it's the Constitution. Like, people have the right to do. They can't do anything. Even if like I would say, like I'll say even like a predator catcher died, we should like all catch in their name. That's what we should do.
Right.
Like you know,
Mm.
um,
I
like no one can tell us anything.
I don't know, man. I don't see someone. I mean, like you never. I don't know. I don't want to say that. I don't.
But
I
you don't
don't
see
want to.
someone what?
Like I don't see someone getting killed over it unless it's like a unless not I'm not saying that the predator catcher would provoke it, but like unless they like came at it in a certain way, you know what I mean? Like there's a way to there's a way to be like firm and have your guard up and have a conversation but have that person be relaxed than there is like being completely guarded or on the offense and like kind of dicking the guy and being like punking the guy out and like Ryan for instance. Ryan's like he's really soft, like not soft spoken, but he's really like understanding and like trying to keep it calm and mellow, you know what I mean? And then you have people like say the PvP who's like, fuck you, the predator, you know what I mean? Like yelling and saying like this guy's a fucking pedo and like that kind of stuff. And other people do it too. And I understand that, but I think it's just smart to I don't know, to just have communication skills before you catch because like you I don't know, like someone could just feel a certain way and snap, and flip out like and I don't think people think about that kind of shit when they're fucking screaming like this guy's a pedophile like inside of a store or something. You never know how that guy's gonna react.
It's
Like
just different styles and different approaches. I mean, I can tell you 100% for sure, 100%, not even 99.9, 100% that eventually a catcher will lose their life. It's just inevitable. There's no way that I mean, these are really bad people. I mean, they're really bad, and a lot of these people don't even have any
Yeah, but also also everyone that drives, like there'll be one person that's gonna die in a road rage. It's.
yeah,
I
it's gonna
mean,
happen.
It's
Statistics.
it'll happen. It's gonna happen, and that's I'm serious. Like that's just I'm when I watch lives, I'm pretty nervous for them. It's so anybody that says, oh, they're this and that, and they're doing this wrong or they're doing that wrong, like for example, like Jeff and all that, like yeah, I know they're not as far as like a lot of experience and everything, but it takes a lot of balls to do that shit. I mean, really, because you're walking in, it could be the last thing you're walking in for the rest of your life here on Earth. It could be the last thing.
There's been two catches where I freaking flipped out and I grabbed my phone and I called. One time I called Locksmith and the other time I called Ed because it was the cam when he got in a fight, that first one, because when the door slammed it sounded like gunshots
Yeah,
and
yeah,
and,
that's
and
right.
I was like, oh fuck, did you hear? Because like I thought it was gunshots and I freaked out.
Same
And
here.
then not too long ago, Indiana, whatever month, or uh I forget what's his name. He's with fucking the dude with the dreads and shit. I can't think of his name right now. From PC or
Eric?
PMC, yeah, Eric and Shauna and that other that one where they met that young black dude outside the store, and then they got in the car and what's her name was in the back seat, and she said he's got a gun, and then
I'm not sure if I've seen that one or I
she
remember it.
said he's got a gun, and then the camera fucking cuts completely off, and I fucking was like, oh fuck, so I fucking called Ed, and I'm like, are you watching this shit? Like fucking, you know what I mean? Like I was just like, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, what the fuck? And then the camera popped on, and they were like, oh yeah, they just left. Like, oh, I was like, what the fuck? You guys can't be doing that to me. Like,
Yeah, it's inevitable. I mean, I hate to say that, like, no one wants to really think about that part, and that's understandable. But it is a concern, when I'm watching these, and
oh,
you know,
I mean, until that time comes, like what are you gonna do? You can prepare for it, I guess. You can, maybe take a course. You know what I mean? Maybe be armed.
I
I
mean
think it's
that
really smart to have a concealed weapons permit because then they can't see your gun.
I
And
don't know. I
but
see
but
it
if
as
you
like
walk
a
in, if
criminal
you're doing a
liability.
situation like that, they can see you as the aggressor, and you can go to still get charged with that,
that's
True.
that's that's true, but
But I'm still
nowadays
taking mine. Like, I would still
you
take it.
nowadays you can pay for this insurance, and this insurance is kind of like a card, and you have like a lawyer. They have lawyers that work for this company, and pretty much it's like saying like it's like insurance saying like I'm carrying, and if my life's threatened, you know what I mean? Like these people will cover me. Like I won't just go to court and be like I murdered this guy with my gun. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna actually do the investigation for it. I should look it up and see what it's called. I know there's
I chatted with a legal gun expert not too long ago when I went to I drove from Alabama to Virginia, and I wanted to see which states my CCW was good in. And I did ask him about predator catching. I was like, hey, I had a question. I told him about that, and he said that that's a real gray area that it isn't seen often, and that it really depends on circumstances. Exactly how that works. So it just moment by moment, it depends what happens. It depends what you can prove, and what state you're in.
right.
But yeah, there are some catchers that carry though.
Right. I mean, for me, if I didn't catch all those charges, I used to open carry my pistol every day. In Oregon, we can open carry. I would have it in my hard holster on my side every day. Everywhere I went, I had my pistol, unless I couldn't have it, and then I'd put it in my glove box. And for me, it's like, like these shootings that have been going on. You never know when some dude's just gonna fucking pull out an AR-15, start fucking unloading on people, and like
Right.
just to have that little bit of like a comfort, or like a little bit of like, hey, I might have a chance to fight back, or save people's lives. Like that's a good. I think it's an amazing thing. Like if I could have I'd have my concealed, but both of my parents and my brother, they always have a pistol on them at all times, and
Right.
I just don't because I can't. I just think it's a good thing. I think every American should fucking carry a pistol. But
I'm born and raised in San Bernardino, and in Cali, you can't have guns at all.
I know
But as
it's
soon as I came out here
ridiculous.
last year to Alabama, that was the first thing I did was get a CCW now, 24/7. But
Yeah.
yeah, it ain't shit though unless you have training and all that.
Right.
That does
Right.
help.
Yeah, I have a lot of firearms training. I mean, that's all I used to do was do rifle and pistol training and discipline and shit.
I only
That's
have GTA training
GTA.
as Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, I
I
mean,
mean,
we did a
I
lot of
haven't.
CQB. There's a place up in Tualatin, Oregon that we used to do like a lot of training, and you can do like they have like CQB training where you're like clearing rooms, like like in a house or like in a building, and then they have ones where it's like outside and you do like car to car and how to like use your firearm while you're in a car and getting out of the car, shit like that, and like
Right.
situations where someone walks up on you and shit like that.
I watch Active Self Protection, the YouTube channel. I'm like
Yeah,
a daily watcher of that shit, and I've learned
yeah,
a
I've
lot from
seen
that.
I've seen some videos. Yeah, they're pretty good. But what's up, Roger? IRS hiring
Yeah, it's all about
80,000 more
awareness, though. Awareness
camera techs.
and being socially intelligent, knowing when
Oh,
someone's about to get hostile and all that. Sometimes it's unpredictable, but
right.
that's. And I read in the comments someone said, if you
I
don't want to do it, then it's like don't join the military. That's right. I mean,
I
every catcher should and I'm sure they do understand.
Yeah,
The extent of what
definitely.
they're walking into. It's
They
even
know
a good
what.
idea if they write some type of, you know, will or glass something just in case the worst case scenario happens and they're unable to say what they want to say to their loved ones. It might be a good idea to,
I
take it that
totally
seriously.
agree with that. They should know exactly what they're walking into and what they're signing up for.
Yep.
We should talk about this though. I think that's a good subject too. Hey Ryan, how do you feel about 80,000 more workers but can't protect school? How do you feel about armed guards in schools or armed police in schools? I was gonna
I
ask
I
that.
say
mean,
do it.
I don't, I don't
Like, do
even
you
know. Like
believe in? Do
maybe,
you think we should hire armed guards and have them at schools like police officers?
yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I
Yeah,
do too.
Because we have them here in Silverton, and I mean in Oregon, but the only problem is that they're not armed. We have like a one
An
of
unarmed security is just a professional victim.
no, this guy's on the payroll. This guy's a cop for the city, which makes no fucking sense that they're there at the schools with no gun. I mean, the
That's
gun's probably in the ride, but still, like,
Yeah, no, it's useless unless you have it on you.
doesn't make no sense at all. It's better to have it and not need it than to fucking need it and not have it.
I mean,
yeah.
and
I
anything
was
with
kind
gun
of
laws,
weary
I
of
think the gun
having
laws
a
are
gun.
crazy here. It should be our Second Amendment should be in every state, no questions asked. I don't understand why in some places they
And
have it like that. Like they're trying to protect the cops because in California they don't want everyone to be armed and like because it's dangerous to the cops. Well, what the fuck? They're supposed to be protecting the people, not the other way around.
but this makes no sense. What if a kid comes to high school with an AR-15 and starts letting loose? Well, why the fuck doesn't that cop have a gun? Like that just doesn't make any sense. Like that cop is there to stop that from happening. And if he doesn't have the tools to stop that from happening, why the fuck is he there? Why is he getting, is he getting paid just to sit behind a desk and act like a cop? Like I don't understand it at all.
I even think there should be a gun in every business
Every class.
establishment and every home. Like, like a fire extinguisher, like
Right.
to like break right here. Like there should be one, just an emergency. I mean, something like
Huh.
that. I know that's not realistic, but but
Well,
I
maybe
just
not
think
that,
that
but I think. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know, just it's just the importance of safety because I mean you have to protect yourself, and if you can't, then they have a gun, then you're just in the criminal's hands.
I think if you have firearms in your home and there are children, and I mean women and children and men in that house, that they should all be trained on how to use that firearm safely and how to use that firearm to defend themselves. And
Wait, a kid?
yeah, yeah. I mean my uncle taught my 9-year-old and like my 12-year-old cousin, like if someone comes in the house and something happens, here's the shotgun. This is how you take them out, let them shoot. This is how you reload it. This is where the shells are.
Yep.
Um, you know what I mean? Because like
There's a
Ryan, what
9-year-old kid here
happens?
in Talladega that shot and killed. Oh no, he didn't kill him, but he shot an intruder and everything was good. He was like 9 years
Right?
old.
What happens if someone breaks in and they shoot and kill my uncle, and then my cousins are left to what? To stand there and cry like a little bitch and get shot? No, like they should know how to take care of themselves, like where to go, and if they can't get away, then they need to take action and do what they have to do. I just think people should be trained. If there is a firearm in the house and it is out to be used as defense against an intruder, they should know how to use it. I hate it when people go in and they buy a pistol and say, yeah, this is my gun that's in my nightstand. How many rounds have you put through that gun? How many times have you gone to the range and practiced this, that, this, that, this, that? No. What happens when you're under pressure? Someone's breaking into your house. It's dark. You're scared. You don't know what to, and you grab that gun and you don't know what the fuck to do with it. Like
Yep.
it happens a lot. You'd be surprised. It
It's
happens a
expensive
lot.
though. Like each round, a 50 round box of 9mm is on average like
Yeah.
about how much is that? That's like how much was it? Like $25 to $50. So
Yeah, it's right around
it's
40
like a
here. It's like
dollar a bullet
Here it's like $40 for like
for
30
50, right?
rounds. For 30 rounds.
For 30.
It's expensive here and it's hard to get to.
Yeah.
9mm though. But hey, check this out. But hey, is $50 worth saving your life? think about it that way too. Like, is $50 worth like protecting your family? You know, every other month, maybe get $50 and go shoot a box. Yeah, I think it is. But that's just me. I mean, but yeah, that's a
Yep,
good
I think
question because I
there's
can't
a
stand it
necessity.
when people say, "Oh, they shouldn't have armed police at school." Bullshit. Like, you're fucking dumb as fuck.
That's a pretty controversial topic, you know.
Like, think about all those people who lost their fucking kids that they could have been saved if there was a cop there. I mean,
Just read the Wikipedia of the McDonald's massacre. Have you guys ever heard of that shit in San Diego or somewhere
uh,
somewhere in Southern California, like in 90? When did that shit happen? It happened back in the day, but read
hold
that. It is the most horrific,
on, hold
one of the
on.
most horrific articles you'll ever read. It's like the McDonald's massacre
Okay.
in somewhere in Southern California. I forgot where. But just read that Wikipedia page, and damn, I
I'll
mean, if
check
one
it
person had a gun, they could have possibly did something, but nobody did. And just read it. It's
Yeah,
one
I'll
of the
check
most
it out.
wickedest ones I ever
I'll check it
read.
out right now. Mhm. Huh.
But yeah,
Huh.
that's pretty much it. You know, I was gonna hop on and tell you guys a little bit about that. But
Yeah,
you know, if any hey, I heard a rumor about Rami and Tommy might be doing a collab, or were they just bullshitting?
I heard that
oh
too.
no.
Or wait,
Yeah, see that.
was it Rami?
That's what I thought
I
I
heard
seen.
I heard of it. I don't
I
know if it's
heard
real or not.
something, but I don't know if that's what it was. I heard some people talking about a collab, and I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know
Yeah,
what
I'm
to
pretty
believe
sure I heard it
anymore.
was Rami and Tommy or some shit like that. That'd be
Hold
dope.
on. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it'd be cool. I thought he wasn't allowed to catch anymore. I thought the judge
Uh,
told him, like,
Can't
absolutely not.
can't be doing this, my gaish. Can't be doing this,
Right.
my gaish.
I thought that's what they said. Like, this is a good way to get locked up.
what catcher would you like to see come back who's either retired completely or dormant at the moment?
Oh, remember that one catcher that,
Chris Hansen.
what was that guy's
Chris Hansen.
name? I just watched a documentary about him last night. What's the fucking, remember the IDP or whatever, or the one the guy that used to make people eat peppers and shit like a long time ago? He was
uh um
IP
Eliminate your
whatever.
local predator.
Yeah. Does he still
He's
catch?
he's in New Mexico, I think.
Oh really? I liked his catches. Like, he was one of the first catchers I ever saw catching back in the day.
Mine was Alex. The first time I ever seen a catcher was Alex. The second catcher I ever seen shortly after that was Rami, and I was like, oh shit! I was like, he's doing the same thing the other guy's doing. And then the third one I seen was CC Unit, and that's when I was like, oh shit, he's from my neck of the woods. So
Actually,
I was gonna say,
when I first heard of Rami, he caught someone that I went to school with, that I grew up with.
that was
really?
when you first seen him.
You know, like a
Oh, I
person I
killed
straight up
him.
knew, like I grew up with and everything. He caught him. He was actually up in Massachusetts with PB Mass. Like, it was PB Mass, and it was at the time he was New Jersey predator poacher, and I just saw the videos going around, and his name was Sean, the
That's
predator,
crazy.
but he's my age, Sean Diodato,
That's crazy.
and yeah, that was the first time I saw him actually. He wasn't bad then. Like I stressed, he wasn't always bad. Like he wasn't bad then. It was a good cat.
That's crazy, Ryan. That'd be crazy to see somebody you went to school with getting caught. You know that guy that Alex and Ghost just caught, that one? The guy that was all weird saying like, "Oh, we need these girls to do like scenarios and we need to train them," and it was in Oregon. Remember the one in the hotel? Then they like went outside and he like sat in the grass. The guy was like a tweaker, and remember he had like a meth pipe and shit, and he was really crazy. Talking about how they need to like have the girls do like rape scenarios, but like really try to rape them, but like teach them how to defend themselves. Do you remember that one? But anyways, I know exactly where that motel. Like I used to stay in that motel all the time back in the day. Like, it was crazy to just see that place. I'm like, oh my god, I've been there. It's just weird. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, that's I don't know. It's just I think that's one of the worst crimes anybody could do. It's just
It
people murder
taking a
people, people
yeah.
do shit like that, but to actually hurt a child or underage, they're just that's crazy. That's the
To
world we
take
live in
a
now.
child's innocence is the worst action you can do. I think. Like it's yeah. By far, I think it's the worst crime. Like,
And you know what? I always kind of thought about this. What about adults who are, who get that, are sexually assaulted and stuff? Because I know this community only, emphasizes on underage, kids and
huh.
whatever, which is understandable. But
I
I
feel like
wonder,
it's exactly the same.
but they wouldn't prioritize somebody if it happened to an adult, especially this community. I mean, survivors are survivors, victims are victims, but
That's
I just
true.
feel like it's kind of like I don't know, just
Like they don't want to fucking deal with it. They
yeah,
rather,
like outing
they
them a
want to
little
focus
bit,
on their children. Right, right,
yeah,
right, right. I agree with that too. I see
that's
that.
you know,
Like I see that with some people. It's kind of like, well, you're old, like you're an adult and we're here to
right.
protect kids and shit.
Like you lived your life and got to grow up, so you can handle it. Or, I don't know. This is kind of the
But
theme
still,
that I
there's a
kind of get
lot
from
of
it.
people that are overage that get sexually assaulted and they commit suicide and shit. Like they can't handle it, or like they might kill the person that did it to them. Stuff like that. Like I don't know. I think it's important to get help. You know, Rami from his bedroom was first I saw of him come when Policia took his phone. I was hooked a little. Nice. Yeah.
Let me see. The first time I seen Rami is when he got that dude outside the when he was like, "Oh my God, he's like my life," and then the cop car pulls up and some young ass looking cop gets out, and he admitted right before the cop came up, he was like, "Yeah, he was like I molested a little boy and it was like a few people." Like
Shit.
he had a hoodie on and shit, and then when the cop pulls up, he's like my life, he's like my life, and yeah,
Huh.
that's the first time I ever seen Rami.
I don't remember. I don't remember that one. Hey, do you guys know the team? Do you guys remember this one? It was recently too. It was like three dudes. They're younger, and they walked up, and there's like this little white gangster wannabe kid, and he actually said like, "What up, my nigga?" or something like, "What's up, nigga?" or something to
Oh,
like
you're talking
the.
about American Predator catchers?
Is that who it is? American Predator Catchers?
And
Okay.
and and he was
And his
wearing all
dad
red,
showed
and
up, and
yeah,
like
yeah,
he
yeah,
got all
yeah. That's
weird.
American Predator catchers. Yeah,
I like those. Are those guys doing their thing? I like
yeah, yeah, yeah. He just did a collab with
their shit was
people under
tight.
Texas.
Their shit was tight. Sorry, I didn't mean to say. I don't
Oh no,
say
no, no,
that
it's all
word,
good.
but
It's
I'm just
yeah, no,
explaining something, so it's not a big deal. But
yeah, they're coming up.
cool.
There's
Yeah,
a
no,
lot of
I like their energy and like I like the way what they're they're catching. Um,
yeah, it's you have got to find their you know catchers. Just got to find their shit. It's kind of hard for me to talk on it because I'm not a catcher, but I'm just going off of like just how I see it and everything like that. I don't want to say too much, but yeah, I appreciate all of it and I support it
like the
100%.
dad showed up and shit, and they were like in a fight and shit. Well, like it almost got to fighting like twice, and then then they were all cool and shit. It was weird. But that kid was weird, like hella young and just like
Oh, he was a
didn't
baby.
did
He was fucking
just an
crying and
idiot. Yeah,
whining and just yeah,
didn't know what to do.
he needed.
I think he had issues though, like mental issues too though.
I don't
But
know. He seemed pretty.
I mean, he knew what
He
he
knew what
was
he was talking
doing.
about.
He knew what he was doing, but he was off. He was pretty weird though too. What's up, Ryan?
He,
It was a catch with this weird ass kid, this young ass boy, and he got all awkward and weird and fucking. Then the dad showed up, and he every time they said they were gonna call the dad, he started like fucking freaking out and crying and shit, and saying he was gonna run the woods and kill himself.
damn.
That's why they called the cops, because they weren't gonna call the cops. They were just gonna call his dad, and then he said no, don't call my dad. I'll go in the woods and kill myself. And then they're like, okay, we're calling the cops.
Whatever
Cause
happened
like
to that catch with with the one that Alex made, and it was Brandon and it was a couple, and they're in the mall. He screams at them in the mall and shit, makes them go into GameStop, and Alex almost gets in a fight there,
Oh, I
and
never seen it.
yeah, he was gonna take a little kid in the bathroom and like
What?
piss in
What
his mouth
is?
or some shit while his handicapped girlfriend waited outside, or autistic girlfriend. I think it
What?
was like Brandon and
I'll have to check.
Brandon and Alex. I think the girl's name was Alex or something.
Wait,
But
wasn't she explaining to Alex that like it was all him, but she just wanted to like please her boyfriend or whatever?
I don't think she did too much talking. She was just
Okay, maybe it
she was
wasn't that one.
she
There
was
was one
autistic.
that I saw where it was like,
Yeah, Brad and
oh
Alex.
no, they were outside. I forget. Remember that catch? Remember that catch where it was like that chick and that dude outside their car, and they were like working on their car, and fucking I forget what catcher it was, but they rolled up and it was a chick and a dude, and like she got mad at him when they told him or whatever, but then they left together. Like she was like the catcher was like telling him like,
Was it nighttime?
no, it was daytime in the broad daylight, and they were like junkies. You could tell they were all fucked up or something, and they were young too, and they gave her the option. They're like, you can leave now by yourself and fucking forget this dude and never fucking be with this dude again,
It might
or
have
you
been
can be
Dap.
with this
It might have
piece of
been
shit.
Dap in Los Angeles. Were,
I
were they
think it was Los
Hispanic?
Angeles too. I think he was, but she was white.
Okay.
I'll
She
check it
might
out.
be nice.
But then she like they gave her the option, but she fucking left with him. Like they walked out and like she went with him, like took off with him.
I'm pretty sure that was Dap.
Okay, and that was a crazy catch too, cause like
What about Predator Poachers? He used to be Predator Poachers Bay City, and then he went to Predator Poachers Michigan, I think. Um, I featured him at the end of my music video, Predator Catches Tonight, where he jumps in the car, and like this one's scary. I mean, this is I think one of the craziest catches. He jumped in the car, or excuse me, the truck. He jumps in the truck, and he drives around with the pedo. They stop at McDonald's. They get some food, and they park in some alley, and then literally to the last second where he's like, "All right, well, I'm over it out," and literally he's about to, and at the very last second, he's like, as a matter of fact, he's like, "This is a sting." He was like, "You're live streaming right now, this and that." He's like, "Just get out and talk to me." And then he like steps out, and then the fucking dude takes off. Like that just shows you right there, like fucking like, the type of shit that happens. And
wait a minute, is that video still up?
it should be. It should be.
What should I type in?
I would type in Predator Poachers in Michigan, and yeah, it should, and you'll see it like it's a dude in a truck, old dude in a truck, and
Okay,
yeah, that one was pretty crazy.
I'm gonna check that out. And I
I
have
haven't
that.
I haven't seen a new catch from in a while, but yeah, it's good.
McDonald's massacre. I have never seen that one, but it sounds crazy. See, getting in with the pred and driving, like, damn. Like, you gotta have some balls to do
done
that.
that before.
I know. Ryan thought he was going to Disneyland and shit.
I was nervous as fuck for you, Ryan, when that shit happened.
Me too.
I was just thinking like, oh fuck, he's reading from the things, and they're gonna be like, what are you doing? Like I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was fucking screaming at my TV, like, Ryan, don't get in there, Ryan, fucking. And then you got in. I'm like, oh my god, he's crazy.
I mean, he did good though. He did good, but
yeah,
scary shit.
Holy shit, this just happened 3 weeks ago?
What, the massacre?
Yeah.
No. The one I'm talking about happened in like the 90s or something.
3 weeks ago, the San Ysordo McDonald's massacre was an act of mass murder which occurred at McDonald's restaurant in San Ysordo.
Yeah.
San Ysordo, neighborhood of San. Oh, this is a thing that they just posted 3 weeks ago, but it was 41-year-old James fatally shot and killed 21 people.
Read the Wikipedia article. It gets in great detail exactly what happened, and you'll be horrified. That shit's crazy. I mean,
yeah, that's what this is. I'll check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, the Wikipedia article. I mean, I was horrified when I read that. I was just, but If anybody has any problems with gun laws, read that shit. It might change your mind.
Okay, I'll check that out. And then I want to see this catch.
I
Cause
think they
what's this?
demolished that McDonald's. Someone said deaf ear said I've been to that McDonald's like 10
Oh,
times.
I bet.
Unless you went there before, because I'm pretty sure they demolished that.
Predator Poachers, Michigan.
Ryan, you still with us?
We're just talking. I know. I hate it because I did that earlier, and Ryan's just yesterday, and Ryan's just quiet. Me and Jeff were just fucking.
I think he's counting sheep.
Hop in Jeff's car, and he bought me Taco Bell before I exposed him. 6 months ago, that must be it.
Is it Predator or Poacher in Michigan?
Yeah. It's like a silver Kia and a white dude.
It's a white guy, but he's in a truck. He's in like a.
Oh. Hold on.
I've been in both McDonald's.
Oh, what the fuck? That's weird. Hold on. Oh, dude, this one, the dude's in the driver's seat and he's in the back seat.
No, this one's he's in the one I'm talking about. He's sitting in.
Right. Because I've already seen this one. Hold on. Damn, I haven't seen any of these. This dude in all red that tries to fight fucking.
You never seen any of those?
No, I mean, I've seen a few of them. Like I've seen that one of the silver car, but.
Wait till you find the one where he jumped in the truck. That was epic catch.
I'm checking it out right now.
And the other ones that I know of that are pretty much retired now. Hunted and Confronted, he was pretty good too. His name was Jesse Weeks.
Jesse, it's okay.
Yeah, that was the catcher named Jesse Weeks, and his channel Hunted and Confronted. He had some pretty good catches too.
Okay. I'll check that shit out. Damn, dude, there's 3 old man gets supposed to meeting team comes. There's like a few of them where he gets in the car. There's another one right here. Man, Jones with decoy. Old man gets busted. Meeting. No, okay, it's right here. So it must be this one. Got in the car. This is a short though.
Yeah, they have the full one. There should be the full one.
No catches. I'm looking. See, I think this shit's weird. Guy tells minor to take an Uber to his house. Shit's weird. Pickup teen came to pick up teen. This guy's in a truck, but he's not driving. I've seen that one too.
What do you guys think about Skeet?
Oh, I love Skeeter, man. I like his shit. I mean, like I said, every catcher has a different style, you know? Like, and he's definitely got his own style.
Yeah. He has his own little following.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like his catches. I mean, he does. I like his approach of like getting him in the shoe aisle and being like, you know what I mean? Like he
just been skeeted.
Yeah, and he's all like dressed up with this suit and his binder and shit. I mean, I think I like his catches. They're cool.
I think between the Skeet and that collab, I don't think they had the chemistry.
Huh. Tries picking up 14-year-old boy at YMCA. That one's in a truck or a car, but that's not it.
It's like a green truck. Teal green truck.
Hold up.
He's an old white guy. Pretty sure
Oh, okay. Oh, this one. Pred buys decoy McDonald's and okay,
that's
down
it.
and out.
I'm pretty
down
sure
and
that's
alley.
it. That
Yeah, that's it.
Sounds like it's it.
For sure.
Yeah, that's a pretty crazy catch. Not a lot of people talk about it.
Cause I think I remember part of this. I only watched part of it. He's wearing like camo and shit.
Yeah.
Huh. Damn, PCI got a 2. That's a 2-hour catch. God damn. I love it when the predators think that the catch is over and they just the catchers just keep them there and keep them there and just keep fucking talking and talking.
Did you see the one recently with Alex when he was snitting in some type of mall? And there's like
Oh, hold on.
it was like a white thread. And he had like, he's just like one of those dudes that cop comes up right behind him and just
What the fuck?
touches him on the shoulder, puts cuffs on him.
That was weird. I had 2 videos going on. Hold on. There we go. Hold on.
Rob J said the PP Mass Rami collab where FM was introed or introduced. I'm not sure.
Hold on. I can't hear you. I have the video turned. Hold on. The video was super loud, so I had to turn my headphones down. What's up? Hey, say something.
Yo,
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to just hang on 1 second. I'll be right back. Fuck. I knew it was gonna do that.
oh, we're okay. I never seen the one where he was introduced. He really jumped off. Are you awake, Brian? All right. Well, if anyone's listening, I'm gonna hop off. Brian, when you wake up, call it back, hit me up. But yeah, have a good night, everyone.